how do you feel about your country and land being sold from one colonizer to the next? How does it make you feel?
I feel very bad every time. This even tells us that we're still under these Chinese slave masters, because the leaders are depending on money every time. And the most painful part is, no matter how you give these African leaders money, instead of them to invest the money in their country, they take all the white man's money back to the white land.
Yeah.
They buy houses in the UK, buy houses in the US, buy houses in England, buy houses and invest that money, that white man money that came here.
They take it right back.
Right back, which is to me sounds very stupid. So we have to like rise up and make sure we have to work proper.
So it sounds like the government, which like most governments around the world, it's not very representative of what the people want. But what I don't understand is, how do you represent your country proudly and go buy their properties? How can you call yourself a proud Ghanaian? How?
Our leaders.
Why would you not want to build your land?
That is why we black people, we need to rise up. We need to rise up. You will fight, I will fight, but the others will not fight. So our power will still not reach anywhere.
I know.
Yeah.
Until everyone understands that Africa is beautiful.
Yeah.
And Africa, I mean, it has everything. Why you don't they know everything the West has came from Africa, came from China, came from the Middle East? Paper.
Yeah.
They were taught how to bathe. Black Africans taught them how to bathe.
You're right.
You know, so I don't understand why, but again, what we talk about is, it's the education, it's the lies in the textbooks, it's the history, it's the way that they degrade African people and African culture and call them backwards and nasty and all kinds of uncivilized, but they were the uncivilized.
You're right.
They didn't even know how to wash their ass.
You're right.
They had lice. They had all kinds of, and we were here, tribes and kingdoms and everything. The worst thing that happened, that's the worst thing that could have ever, I think all the time, what if we had revolted so much they couldn't take us?
Right.
What if none of us ever left? None of us. What would it look like if we all had stayed here?
Yeah.
It would look better than America.
You're
it
right.
would look like Dubai.
You're right.
It would be sky. It would
be even more than Dubai.
More than, way more than,
because we have everything here. We will not go to different countries to take anything from there here.
No.
We have timber, we have cocoa, we have everything.
So speaking of the Chinese, how do you feel about all of the natural resources that are being robbed from Africa? I know you know about like the cobalt and all of those things for the batteries for the electrical vehicles. How do you feel about that?
Me, everything about Chinese or everything about the slave masters, I do not like it. So I feel very bad every time whenever I hear the name slave master or I hear the name Chinese.
Now also too, I'm sure you're aware that U.S. aid, you know what U.S. aid is?
Yeah.
So U.S. aid, because of Trump, has now been cut. And do you feel like U.S. aid was a good thing or a bad thing for your country? How do you feel about it? Because as an American, I used to work with a company that worked with U.S. aid, and I felt like I was doing good. But I want to know, how do you feel that impact was impacting you in your country?
Can we come out again with a question?
Yeah. So USAID, you know what it is? You know what it is, right?
You mean the American USA or what is
USAID?
I don't know. I really
don't know. Yeah. So it's like it's the development part of the U.S. that basically has projects in Africa to help and develop, and they build schools, or like the AIDS, the HIV and AIDS, that was USA that like helps with those things. They bring the vaccines, which I think there is good, but I want to know, how do you feel about any foreign aid in this country? You know?
One thing is, I've been hearing about those kind of projects, but I never know it's under the USA. But to me, if that is how you're explaining it to me, I feel it is something that will, the people in this country will get benefit on it. things that African leaders can't do it, and if US aid it comes to Africa and helps with that, I feel good and I feel excited about it.
Okay. So you don't see it as slavery?
No.
Okay.
Even if I am to see it as slavery, our people, our leaders can't help the people. So if the US state comes in and try to help the people and taking some things out to back to like the state or anywhere, I feel to me the people are still getting benefits.
But listen, what they do is they come here, they help you build a school, they help you build some water, and in exchange they get the resources. They take the resources back to the West, make the finished product, and sell it to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they take your resources, make something,
it money,
and then sell it to you when you could have just made it here.
Wow.
So I'm with you. I'm with your point. It's good because it helps the African people, but at what cost?
You're right.
What cost?
Right. Like example, like when I see a black man going into jewelry shop to buy expensive gold, I feel very nervous.
Why?
I feel very crazy because this gold was here. This gold, we know how to make it. And now it's very hard for me and you to get gold from the ground.
Right.
But the China man comes so easy, uses machines to dictate where gold is and then capture it and then send it back to his country and transfer it into chains.
In America. Yeah,
so the advice and then the knowledge I'll give to every black American is we shouldn't envy each other. We shouldn't fight each other. We have to love each other, and we have to know that if you've done something which is not wrong to your brother or your sister, you need to apologize to your sister and continue again, because black people, African people, we need to be together. We need to be strong. We need to be strong so that we can team up every time to help Africa.
Yes.
Because fights tears people apart.
They do.
It's always.
But you know, even as a black American growing up around Africans who were in America, there was this, you think it's even worse in America. It's like, you and I are able to talk now, but in America, it's like African people look down on us. They don't see us as kin. They don't see us as brother. They see us as, like I said, lazy and Americans. But what they don't understand is basically, our ancestors were sacrificed so that they were able to come over and build a house and get the education. So, you know, it's like my people, my ancestors, and their ancestors too, who are all our ancestors, but it's like my people were sacrificed so that now people from Nigeria who have money or from Ghana who have money can come to the States and build a family. And, you know, we built that pathway. And so I feel very upset when Africans don't appreciate us as I feel that we appreciate them. Because like you see, we love Africa.
I know.
We want to come, home. This is our home. We feel so grateful to be accepted.
One more thing that Africans think about the black American, as you said, they feel you guys are lazy. That one is number one. Most of our Africans here think like that. But ever since...
But why?
They think that I will do, you will not do it.
But listen, if we were lazy, do you think we could have built America?
You won't build America. But they think you guys follow technologies. You follow technology to do things. But here, you don't follow technology to do this. Right. If we are to build a boat here, you might need machines, you might need certain things to build it. But I know many people here that doesn't use those kind of machines to build a boat.
But here's my thing, and here's what I'll challenge to say. You can build a boat by hand. Yeah. It takes you a week. Yeah. I can build a boat by machine. That takes me a day. Yeah. So I can build 7 boats in the time you build one. Yeah. So am I lazy or am I smart? You are smart. But our people, some of them see it as lazy. And I can. That's why I tell you, they follow politicians, they follow technology. I mean, technology is good and bad. Yeah. It's good and bad because, technology would it make African people lazy if they had Google Fiber?
Yeah.
If they had internet, would that make them lazy?
Yeah,
no.
It will make them
makes their life better. They can
Right.
search, they can build, they can develop
Right.
their business, their card, the networks don't go out. So I think technology is a
It's
good
very
thing.
important.
It is very
So right now, most of the Africans here are now into technologies. Like a carpenter, instead of him to use a chainsaw for 30 minutes, the machine comes and just a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think in some to be a year like a time to come where our people in Africa will understand you, because we don't have to go by technology, because if we don't go by the technology, we will always see you guys as they are calling you guys lazy. You guys are not lazy, but due to technology, that's why you are moving things fast. Instead of a woman, an African woman, to use a machine to sweep, you go for a like 200 years, 300 years model broom.
Yeah.
And it tells you that, hey, she's more like powerful, or this not powerful.
Well, the thing too is why I feel like Black Americans want to come so much, and what we have to offer is how to use that technology. We can show you how to use it in your business, how to integrate it, how to scale the business, and it's not just about business. The technology helps everything.
You're right.
Every part of life.
You're right.
And so I think, that's one thing that Black Americans really bring is, how to use the technology to enhance what you're already doing.
You're right. You're right.
Well, brother, what else we got to see?
So we're going back to the Lighthouse. You see my school, and then I see the process of how we smoke fish.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So this is my foundation, that known as Keep Off the Street Foundation. I do work with the Franks organization, and I work with the American organization. There's a school in Ohio called Twinsburg High School. I've been working with that organization for a very long time.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Samuel.
Samuel. What's your name? Richard. Justin. Justin, nice to meet you.
So this is also an organization I've worked with from Paris. My last name is Ado.
Ado.
I'm the founder of the school.
So you work with an organization from Paris, one from Germany,
Yeah.
one from the
America,
US.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I worked with the Red Cross as well. The Red Cross organization provide me nurses, doctors to come in here and then advise the kids by like how to stay away from early pregnancy.
So is there any to university, like do you?
Yes, please. What happened is that this week, Tuesday, that was the government school, the Ghanaian give the opportunity to the kids for them to write their final exams to senior high school. So from 10th grade, they need to write an examination before they jump to 11th grade. So they wrote the examination it ends on Tuesday. So we are waiting for results for 2 to 3 months, and then we see the results. When the results comes out, some of them goes to senior high school, some of them goes to technical, and then some of them go to vocational.
Right. I see.
So this is the classroom I'm talking about. So this is a German organization helping us to build a new classroom, but we still more ants.
Yeah.
We still more people that have to come and help. Like this, to help them with lunch per whole week cost me like 600 to 700 American dollars per whole week. And these are the informations and tours that I do, and then receive donations from people. So that's the name of the school. Keep Off the Street Foundation.
Hi.
Okay, hello.
Hi.
Come inside.
Hi.
Okay, hello. Never fuale. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hey, Nyatash. Hey, Mr. Beautiful. Hey, Nyatash. My friend Nyatash. Come in.
Hi.
So come in and see.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
You're not you.
Justin.
Yes. So we have the younger, the babies too.
So the other classrooms will look like this?
Yes, please.
Okay. You guys do the electrical and everything?
Yes, please. So that's one of the guys that have helped me before. Comes from France, and so I've been working with him for past 10 years now.
Is that Paris organization? Was that?
That's the Paris organization. So he helps me by like providing them food. He helps me by providing them books, pencils, and etc.
I see.
And she is in charge of the babies. Touch it.
Hi, man. Nice to meet you.
So he's trying to say there's a student who is called Justice.
Justin, where?
So our plan is after they finish, we still like speaking to them to help us by getting tables and chairs and then board to learn with. But they said,
so do you plan on building classrooms there too?
No, just here.
Just here, okay.
Just here.
And this is the water tank?
Yes, please. The water tank was being donated by a lady in New York.
What is this? The what we need?
We made a project with a German organization. At their age, what are the things they need to be part of their life? Some of them say church, mosque, school, police station. So what we have listed here is what we have drawn here.
I see.
Wow. So our next thing is we are looking for
Justin. Hey Justin. Nice to meet you, boss man.
So our issue is we need like more tables, more chairs, and then blackboards and etc. And sometimes most of the kids, as I speak to you about technology, most of them really wants to go
like
into
a tablet,
or computers to teach with. So that's something we are fighting to get. Let's go in here.
So I have a question. Do you guys grow your own food, or have you thought about
We've planned to grow our own food by ourselves, but it's very difficult to plant it because this is the ocean. So the soil over there is bad. We've tried it many times. So I speak to a farmer. The farmer advised us to plant it into buckets. So we have to buy our soil and then put them in buckets and then plant them in the bucket. I've tried it 3 times. I brought manure from outside to mix, but I still don't work.
What's this?
So these are all classrooms.
Oh.
I use all this.
Wow.
These are all classrooms.
Is it the same school?
It's the same school. Yeah. These are all classrooms. Most of them are into sports. They love the sports. So after we teach them finish from 3 going, we give them the power, the free rule for them to have sports. So these are class. Still, some of the kids are outside doing sports.
Hello. Wow.
Intermediate and the beginners from 6 years up to 15 years. Those who cannot read and write. And this is what we do to help them with lunch, books, pencils, uniforms, clothes, toys, hospital bills, and etc. On me. Off Jamestown.
We're going to the smoked fish now?
So the main occupation here is fishing. So these are the local. This is the place whereby we do smoked fish, and these are like tuna. We cut them into pieces and then lay them over there. Over there is sardines. Over there is sardines. They are smoking sardines. So
and this is where it's smoked.
Yeah, this is where it's smoked. So let's come in and see. That's smoking fish. These are sardines, Bachomi Chao. These are sardines. It smokes.
How long does it take to smoke?
Depend how the fire will be under it. Depend it. We have the smaller
So
sardines.
what is the importance behind the smoked fish, or
So
how did it come about?
Like this, we have 3 ways of preserving fish. For the fish not to spoil so quick, when it smokes like this, it can last like 6, 7, 8 to 1 year before it gets spoiled. But like this takes very long. The drying ones also spend like about 2 years or 1.5 years before. But the fried one, due to the oil in it, it can't last so long. But with the smoke, it lasts so long. The smoke lasts so long.
Wow.
And you can see there's fire under it, and it's layers. So it's depends how they set the fire on it.
And you can smoke multiple at once.
Yeah, they even smoke high. What happens is that they change the layers. If the down spend like about 2 to 3 minutes, they change it. The second one comes. So that's a process.
I see.
The process.